Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for another episode of the one and only Rebar Show with your host, JP Motherfucking Fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your main man, JP Motherfucking Fingers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only fucking Rebar Show. JP Fingers, my main man out of Long Island, fucking HerfHead, aka Herf Daddy, aka Herf Dashian. Let's get it. The one and only Rebar Show is brought to you by the big dog, United Cigars. Live United, smoke United, get united in your life. Woo. Ho. Ho. Sir Louis Cigars. Hit him up on Instagram at Sir Louis Cigars. Swing that big boutique dick around. What else? The 69 boys. Take care of your cigars. Take care of your life. Keep it simple. HumanSmart.com. Use promo code REBAR. The last one. Bearded Buffalo. No mustache, but a little beard. A little Arabian-like beard. BeardedBuffaloOils.com. Hit him up. At all these fine establishments, use promo code REBAR. That phone was deep in my pocket. Phone was deep in my pocket. All right, Herf Daddy, what's going on?
Not much, brother. Just, living life. Fucking good times, bad times.
I thought you were going with like a Chumbawamba thing here.
No Chumbawamba.
He thinks the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the bad times. He has a whiskey drink. He has a vodka drink. He has a cider drink. He has a lager drink.
Well, the good news is that E picked me up for a season. So
E, they just actually dropped you guys.
Oh.
You guys did a thing. I think it's like with Hulu or something.
I got to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, if you haven't recognized my main dude, he's Herf Dashian. Matt Herf Dashian.
That's it.
He's the one with all the junk in the trunk.
All of it. But before we get started, gotta say, the one and only Rebar Show may say some stupid shit. They may do some dumb shit. But they are our views and opinions only, and they're not associated with our sponsors any way whatsoever. And if you don't like it, you don't like it.
We're not asking you to like it. It's one of those things where it's, why are you tuning into this? We've been doing this for like 2 years now. Maybe a year and 10 months. But if you don't like it, like, why are you doing it? Why are you now coming here? Lost 3 followers on the YouTube page.
Maybe it was
it took 6 months to lose them though. So what are you getting offended about from 6 months ago to now?
Maybe they didn't like that joke that guy made at the end of the episode. I don't know. You gotta listen to find out.
I lost 2 before that and then 1 after that. So I can't point the blame at you. You can't be solely responsible for 33.35%. Yeah. That's not on you. I think that's on me. Maybe it's Wiseman coming back into the picture like a father. A father figure to us. He's just back in the picture now. He's gotten the milk from the store. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He's got that loaf of bread. He's back now. He's back, and at the same time, you heard the big news. He's having another kid, so he'll be out of the life again to be in somebody else's life. That's not ours.
Which I think is bullshit. I think it's weak to the show. I don't agree with it. Like, I told him this.
I told him I would give him whatever he wants, but I would not let him come inside me. And that's clearly a deal breaker.
Yeah, we didn't get that far in it yet, but yeah.
All right. How's your summer been so far, Herf?
Summer's been all right, man. Nothing crazy. Everything's kind of opening up now in the States. So, you can do more shit than you could before. Can't complain. I can complain about the heat.
You know what? I agreed with you today, man. I'm not a summer guy. I mean, I like it. Everything I do in the summer is it's outside. I fucking golf, so I'm outside it all the time. You know what I mean? It sucks. I'm a fall dude. fall. You know what I mean? End of September. That's my jam.
Hockey season.
And not even hockey season. It's comfortable out. I could wear a sweatshirt and shorts. I could wear fucking pants and a t-shirt.
Nice hoodie.
That's it. You know what I mean? Hoodie over the shoulder, tie it up around there like Carlton. When I need it, I need it. When I need it, I got it. Summertime,
Little fanny pack.
I got a fanny pack. It's been sitting in the Jeep now for about 8 months. It's got a cutter and a lighter in it and a little 3-finger United cigar sleeve.
No doubt.
It's an Adidas one too. That's like my fall / wintertime joint. Throw that on over the shoulder with the tracksuit on. Keep my shit in there. You know what I mean? Throw my wallet in there. I'm good to go. It's very
You gotta dust that shit
European.
off, huh?
What's that?
So you gotta dust that shit off.
Fuck. You know what? This is the worst part. It's white. It's all white. I'm that guy. What's what's your preference of seasons?
Like what you said, September, October, early November, late November.
You know what? I mean, even the winter doesn't suck that much.
I'll take, man, you can make yourself fucking warmer much easier than you can make yourself cooler.
Here's what I hate about the winter: shoveling. That's like literally that's the only thing I hate about fucking winter. In the wintertime, like there's nothing to do outside anyways, unless we're gonna build a fucking snow fort or something, or like maybe we could build like a fucking seltzer luge out of snow.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about winter was fucking snow blowing. It sucked ass.
I never bring my snowblower out in time, so I have to shovel to get my snowblower out. My thing is,
like
if I put it out, it's not going to snow. If I leave it in there, it'll snow. And I'm like, well, fuck, it hasn't happened yet.
Icy and like 3.5 inches. So it was just, my machine wasn't powerful enough. Had to go to the doctor and get some pills for it,
That's your nickname for me.
Yeah, hey, whoa.
All right. You know what?
So,
let's get into, sorry, what did you say?
You read my mind.
Well, hey, great minds think alike. Let's get into what we're smoking, what we're drinking. We'll start with Matt Herf. And we'll finish with
these, High Noon Sun Sips. I cannot speak highly enough about High Noon.
Well, you swear by these things now.
No hangover. No shits in the morning. It's fucking wonderful. And
hey, get that plug in. Get that plug in. I might not know about this fucking plug, but whatever.
Fucking $32 a fucking 12-pack. Lick my asshole. And I'm smoking soon is the new size in the Tatuaje Black. Not going to try to say the name.
It translates to British.
No. It's an interesting size. So, looking forward to that. How about yourself?
Nice. How current is that cigar?
I think there was 500 boxes made, and I think it just came out like right before PCA, I would say, or right after.
Ooh.
Some shops don't have it yet. Some shops do.
All right. I am smoking a Jake Wyatt cigar, the Lithium. My second one of these. Classic, like just tastes classic cigar to me. I mean, it's not a classic cigar. I want to say it's been out for maybe a year. Boutique from Sir Louis Cigars. It's a great cigar. Never had any issues with it out of this second I've smoked now. But it's good. Just got real classic flavors, like brings you back to like what you really liked when you were smoking cigars, when you started smoking cigars.
Yeah, they got on the scene pretty hard.
Yeah.
They blew up. I don't know that much about them. I know they made a cigar called the Fourth Dimension, which I kind of chuckle at. But
why do you chuckle at it?
Because we had the fourth density.
But then there's also the fourth prime.
You're correct.
From Fable Cigars.
It's just a big.
It's a big foursome.
It is. It's recycling.
Essentially, yeah. But I mean, I think they all have different, sort of different meanings to it, right?
I would
It's
think
different
so.
meanings, but
Because
it's the same fucking result.
yes, it's a cigar.
All right. And I am drinking the beautiful Palm Bay pineapple and mandarin orange. And of course, I have some twisted teas to complement this cigar and this drink as well.
What the hell you been doing all summer? Looks like you got a little color.
I got a lot of color. Looking like a fucking cigar right now. I'm sitting at about like a Habano color skin right now. Almost like a Cuban Maduro. You know, I'm getting there. I just golf. Golf, golf, golf. That's it. Working golf. Working on average, I would say like 3 weeks on, then the fourth week's on, but the weekend off.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
forget how much you're gonna miss it when winter comes around.
oh, my tan?
No, golf.
Oh, I know. But you know what? It's almost a good trade up just to be comfortable. I'll get my like golf in. You know, even in the fall, I'll start golfing 2 to 3 times during the week to make up for, at least being able to do it once a week in the summertime when it's way too hot and I just don't give a fuck to do it more than that and not being able to do it in the winter. And I mean, I have my fun here. We got the Wii golf set up. So we're playing Wii golf in here. You know what I mean? You keep it. You don't really lose
No
shit
doubt.
for 4 months at a time, right?
No
But
shit.
I used to tan back in the day. Me and the wife used to tan. I used to go to the gym every day. Boom, tanning bed every other day.
Whoa.
When we were first together, I used to do that shit.
Did you have your beard then?
In between what I took off and what I have now.
Gotcha.
So I mean, it was still pretty fucking big. But yeah, dude, literally just work out every day. I think it was like an hour of cardio and like an hour of just fucking.
You didn't do any spray tans or anything?
No, tanning bed.
You ever bleach your asshole?
Yeah, once. No, no, I never bleached my asshole. But no, she ended up working in retail for so long, ended up getting all these free fucking coupons for things. So we were able to tan for like, fuck, I think it was like 2 years for free. She's like, they're going to go bad. Plus we were leading up to our wedding or our honeymoon, which was in Cuba, right? So she's like, we'll use them just before that. And then whatever, they expire. And I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, let's just go. You know what I mean? It's 15 minutes away from the gym we go to. Let's just go.
Did you burn up in Cuba?
No, not at all. I burn like once a year. If I go from like summer to fall to winter to like dead hot summer, I'll burn once and then that's it.
I'll go from my house to my car and burn. That's pretty much
I always
my shit.
maintain like somewhat of a mild tan even in the winter. So it's not bad. Like it takes a day like today to finally fucking burn me for the first time of the year of getting that much sun, right?
I got burned in Mexico and I look like a fucking lobster. And I'll
You're
tell you, like
you're white.
4 days after that, my skin never looked better for like fucking 5 months. It's like, fuck.
It cleans it up.
Frying
It
my face
tightens it
off.
up.
I don't
You
know.
peel.
Going back to assholes, I fucking sticking my ass out the window to get sun on it. But you had to pay two people to hold your asshole open for you.
There wasn't enough sun on that much hemisphere.
No, you got to keep turning your body.
Just rotating cheek by cheek. All right.
Yeah.
You been smoking anything different? Anything new? Anything new to you, I guess?
Yeah, I smoked that new cigar that's made by JR. Who the fuck makes it? The Arroyo family makes it. JRE,
Okay, yeah.
the Abuelo,
Yeah.
and like a 5.5 by 46.
Okay, so that's your size.
Yeah, I've been smoking a lot of those. Smoked a couple more Murder Hornets, Room 101. Woofy, what's up? Sizing down. Smoked MK Ultra the other day. Excellent.
Okay.
So I'm kind of finding like anything over 50 to be like obnoxious, and it's a problem because I got
It's a
a lot
fucking
of
chore,
cigars.
man. Like, you don't give a
Yeah,
fuck that you're smoking it. Honestly.
and everything's a fucking Toro now. Everything's the one-off release. It's a Toro.
Yeah, 100%. Because you know what? I mean, that appeals to everybody, I guess, right?
Six
The
by
one-offs, the
52.
one-offs people are gonna fucking smoke it because they just want to get their hands on it. But majority of, I would say, what would you say? The majority of the cigar purchasers in the world, regardless whether it's boutique or to your everyday shit, I want to say they're fucking Toro people.
Yeah,
And I think the people that are like these everyday purchasers are like, I guess I'll size down to a Toro.
it's
You know,
very hard to
I think
explain.
Toro's it's a universal size.
It is, and it's it's not a Churchill. It's not too intimidating to look at, but
Still a little big though.
it's very big. Thank you. But some some people just look at it for the bang for the buck. You know, like I think we talked about this an episode ago. If you get a fucking, it depends on the size of your fucking pour and the beer you're getting.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying different prices. You know.
Would you rather have a shot or a beer? Well, a beer you're drinking more, but the shot has the higher alcohol in it. You know what I mean?
In a sense, I just, I've always tried to tell people that, smaller is better, especially my ex-girlfriends. But
She didn't buy it.
nah, they're like, oh no, but I want to smoke. No, they're like, I want to smoke all night. I'm like, so buy 2 small cigars. I don't want to buy 2 cigars. That's good.
Yeah.
The biggest killer in the fucking cigar industry, in my opinion, people loved was the Tabernacle, the original, and the Havana seed with the double Corona.
Absolutely brutal.
People love that cigar. That was like a fucking 2.5 hour cigar.
Brutal.
Good price point. A little higher, but
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, that's why companies like Sir Louis Cigars, small batch, shit like that. Half wheel stuff. Like that's how they flourish in the market, right? You got to go to like Cigar Aficionado if you're like, fuck, I wonder how this 6x60 is smoking. You know what I mean? Like nobody gives a fuck about a 6x60.
there's a problem if they make a petite Corona and the 6x60 is only $1.50 more.
Yeah.
That's a problem, you know?
I just I just don't understand why it's even offered by a company.
So it's all America, man. America wanted it. We made it. They made it.
It's that, and so a lot of it, if when it doesn't, a 6x60 doesn't sell in the United States, that's what Canada gets from that company is a fucking 6x60, and people are like, "Oh, I'm the first one to smoke this in Canada," and it's like, bro, it's a 6x60. Like, why are you wasting your fucking money on it? Like, I shit you not, like the BEK could come in a 6x60, Canada would carry it, and it would fucking sell. Like it would and bro, it would have a price tag of probably fucking $200 a fucking pop, and it would sell. Like
Yikes.
without a doubt, it would fucking move. Like it's fucking stupid.
How bad are your Davidoff prices up in Canada?
I would compare it to like higher end Cuban prices, Opus prices, like that.
Are they popular?
Depending on where you are, you know what I mean. You got to go to like a downtown Toronto shop to find that shit. And I mean, you go there, they got you name it, they have it. Opus X wise, they have it. Cuban wise, they have it. Like all your regionals, your Cohiba, your Beheges, all that shit, right? And I've never been a Davidoff guy.
I could do the Colorado Claro.
Sorry, I
Do
could do that the Nicaraguan Tubo one. I didn't mind
it's
at
a
all.
Robusto, yeah, yeah.
I smoked a. I would still smoke that. I would still smoke that, but I mean, when I was smoking these things, they were fucking $45 a pop.
Nah, you can't like.
Canadian.
I could even smoke an Anniversario, but that's
Let me
like
take a
teetering.
piss. Last special, Davidoff. Oh, fuck, that was a. You can fucking really see that up close when I walked by, eh? The colors fucking throw off the head, pinching the nuts. Year of the Ape. Last big one I smoked.
Year of the Ape. Okay. Yeah, so Davidoff always, being a European company, they always started off with smaller ring gauges, and that's great and all. I really like smaller ring gauges, but Davidoff just lacked the punch until they started getting to the game, changing their image up. Started out with the maybe Yamasa, I'm not sure, but then they did the South American one, the Escurio. It was a big change for their portfolio, and I think they went in the right direction because they were trying to get new clientele. A cigar that failed doing that has been L'Aurora. L'Aurora's hasn't. I mean, they're more used for their tobacco now. I mean, they tried rebranding themselves with the Unleashed, maybe. It was years ago. That cigar just plummeted. So L'Aurora is kind of, I think some people consider it an old man cigar, but they have a lot of private labels coming out of their factories.
So to touch on, what I fucking blurted out before I left, I've never paid for what is that, a yearly release, Davidoff?
Yeah, Year of the Horse, Year of the Monkey,
Whatever that
Year of the
sign
Dog.
thing is.
Yeah.
I've never paid for one of them, and I think I've smoked maybe 3. Was it good? It's obviously a perfectly constructed cigar. You're not going to have any draw issues with it. Fuck, what do those things sell for? Like $100 a pop?
No, the years are usually like, I think around 50.
Okay, so still $50 a pop. I mean, you're hard pressed to find a cigar at $50 a pop.
I think. Yeah.
That doesn't burn well.
Yeah.
Was I getting crazy flavors? No, not really. Fuck cedar. It burns like your average Cuban, but it's, yeah. Would I buy one? Yeah, maybe if I knew it was my buddy's fucking, what are those signs called? Astrology signs?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's yours or Wiseman's fucking, this is the year of this. Boom, you know what? I grab myself one and you one, and then we smoke it together. That's it. But I mean, would I normally just go out and be like, oh, fuck, they got some year of the dogs left? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I touched on this last episode, I believe, but all the old Davidoff shit I collected throughout the years, they released with the Vault program. So it's like anything I'm looking at secondary market wise, not that I would, but it just got fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever companies make, they always keep shit kicking around. And they'll tell you that's a crazy fucking thing. Oh, this is all we're making. Yeah, until fucking 5 years, and then you re-release it in a different size. And instead of 500 boxes this time, you have fucking 1,000 because you cut your crop in half and you made a fucking smaller size. Name me a company that hasn't done that. I can think of one.
Who?
Maybe I can think of one that hasn't done it yet.
Who that?
Sacrifolium.
Oh, fuck you.
Sorry, Sacrifolium, maybe United, maybe Principal, maybe shit. I'm looking around now on the wall.
We had to make more Radix. We only said like X amount of boxes of Radix, and we came out like 2 more times with them.
But I mean, go like 5 years down the road now, right?
No, yeah.
Do you have, can you fucking re-release it now in like a fucking Lonsdale size or whatever, right?
I notice companies are releasing shit in small batches now. They call it limited production, and so it comes out basically every quarter.
That's a fucked up thing. For a while there, the bourbon game was chasing after the marketing of cigars. And now the cigar game is chasing after the bourbon game with all these small batches, this release, this who rolled it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
When's it gonna stop being such a vicious fucking cycle? That's my big thing right now is I want to smoke what I want to smoke, and I want to smoke what's good, and I want to smoke what I can regularly get. And I think it's absolutely crazy how anything you want to smoke, you have to fucking chase to get. With the availability of cigars right now, you have Sir Louis cigars. Hit him up. You're going to smoke all your boutique shit, and you know what? He's always got it. You're never going to run out. You have a Luxury Cigar Club, a longtime sponsor of the Rebar Show. They have their fucking, they have their monthly cigar program, but they also have a fucking sick inventory of great stuff. You got to be crazy. Like, I'm just going to smoke limited edition shit. I'm not going to smoke any. Like, number one, you're going to go broke. Number two, if you don't show that you go broke, you're broke. Smoke regular shit. The more regular shit people smoke, they're going to have to create new shit that's regular. The more limited edition the more limited edition shit that you smoke, they're just going to make it regular fucking 3 years later.
Some of the shit I chase is shit that's not made anymore. It's discontinued shit that I'm cleaning up. You know,
I would rather see somebody chase like an old box of fucking La Riqueza than a fucking new fucking thing that somebody drops and they're telling you there's only this amount of boxes made. At least you know the Fasto, La Riqueza, the fucking Triple B, shit like that. It's made to order. Like, be like, oh, they're only gonna make 500 boxes of these. Yeah, until 5 years from now, and they're just like, you know what? Let's regularly produce it, and it's not the same thing.
Of course not.
It's a fucking.
There's only so much you can do with tobacco.
Do you think we've peaked with tobacco?
I think some companies should think about cutting back on their lines.
All right. Yeah.
I think we go oversaturated. Christ. And then you look at a Thompson cigar catalog. You look like one of those.
But it's like the fucking Sears wish list.
No. Most of Thompson is like, what the fuck are these cigars? I've never even heard of these cigars. Some shit brands.
Quorums. Oh, general. Yeah, it's.
Did you ever have a quorum?
I want to say a golf course like fucking 4 years ago. It was gifted to me from a guy, and I'm like, sure. I thought it was fucking Cuban. I thought it was a fucking Cuban. This is 4 years ago, me on a golf course, and I go about to drink a hole, and I was drinking these pre-mixed Bacardi colas and rums. I smoked it.
It did the job.
Fuck, I couldn't even hit my ball off the tee. I fucking thought it was a great cigar. But that's what kills me now, is just like trying to think of something good. Look at the craft beer game. You know what I mean? It's great that it's expanding. There's a lot of great cigar companies, a lot of great craft beers out there now. But we just talked about this earlier. Like, why the fuck are you doing a rice lager? Nobody gives a fuck about your rice lager. Why are you doing a red ale? Why are you doing a cream ale? You know what I mean? People that are looking for a good craft beer aren't looking for any of those things. It's like, why are you now trying to touch on that? You know what I mean? Why are you doing a Connecticut? Fuck you. Don't do a Connecticut. Like, nobody needs a fucking Connecticut.
The craft beer game is so out of hand, it's not even funny. It's like the tip of the iceberg with cigars.
But that's how I look at the cigar world, though.
Is like 6.5 years, and I could work at a beverage shop for 6.5 years, and I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
I would rather. I think I'm seeing, I guess, better marketing and better names, better companies in the craft beer game than when you see some of these fucking cigar company names. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you were not creative at all.
Well, in looking at a bunch of beers on a cooler or case of beer, marketing I think is a little more important than when it comes down to a cigar. I think they're both very important, but I think an eye catcher will definitely do better with the craft beer.
You can't pull a cigar out of the fucking wrap, or you can't open a beer, pour it, smell it. You can't. Yeah, I don't know. It's the craft beer game has been fucking in the past 10 years has been fucking crazy, much like the cigar game. But in my opinion, I just feel like the cigar game is almost burning itself out. Almost same with the bourbon game, where it's just like this guy's bourbon, this name for a bourbon, this name. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, half of the
when's
vendors at
enough,
PCA didn't even have a new product to show.
right? Like, what the and they're like, fuck, we're running out of names. Like that Tatuaje cigar that you're smoking, great company, fucking great people, great reps, great everything. But like, he was not going to pronounce it. I'm like, fuck, spell it out to me, and I'm going to Google this, and I'm like, it's the Britain,
Well,
the Britain.
it's called. I mean, it's a size. Maybe it's a size of old. I don't know. I don't see Pete making up a size name.
Maybe it's Winston Churchill size. I don't know.
It almost looks like those Cuavas I used to smoke.
Oh, that's the fucking cigar I was thinking of when you were showing me that, and I fucking called it something else. Cuava. Yeah, man, that's that fucking. I think that one's a little bit longer than that, and the fucking taper on the burning end was a lot. But that's almost more of a box press version of it.
Yeah, it's like a soft press.
How did the box press cigar come about? Oh, we are ripping out right now 6.5 years of cigar knowledge.
I don't fucking know. Someone sat on a fucking bunch of cigars.
Close but no, it's from packing too many cigars into the box. And it's what the end cigars would be on that box from being, they put so many in there and then they close the lid and they leave it sealed.
Gotcha.
Buddy, I got the trivia. Hit me with the cigar question.
Now they have cigar presses for that.
That's it. They have cigar presses, yeah. Or they're still doing the same shit, and then they're like, you know what? These ones that aren't box pressed will release 5 years later.
Put them in the humidor.
You know what I mean?
Press,
Pack them in with the other ones, but put these ones to the edge. I don't know. You don't know.
Double the price. Limitada.
You know what? In 5 years, we can now charge $23 plus state tax for this.
Fuck yeah. Okay, what's the most common method for stopping infestation in cigars?
Smoke.
Okay.
Was I right?
No. Everybody's gone to freezing.
Oh, well, like not at at home.
At home?
Oh, well, I was going to say fucking put in you know what? I've never put nothing in a freezer.
I've never put nothing in a freezer. I've put a lot of things in the freezer.
Sorry, I've never put anything in a freezer cigar related. Nothing.
I wasn't calling you out. My bad. It must have sounded like that.
No, but when you repeated it back to me, and I'm like, fuck, I sound like an idiot.
No, I didn't even notice.
I never put nothing in a freezer.
I never put.
That's what I sounded like.
I used to, depending on the company. USPS, I don't, but some companies, UPS, they sit on the truck, and you get that box, and it's like it feels like it's 120 degrees.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean. That truck breaks down for 2 days. Your shipment's fucking 4 days late. Yeah.
Yeah. Any humidity.
So, only time I had something like that was me and my boy G-Race 716, my boy from Buffalo. We were ordering fuck, satin gloves. We bought a box and a half of satin gloves. However, it worked out, and they were fucking clearing them out. We bought them, so we split a box and a half each. So we basically end up with 3/4 of a box each. Fucking UPS truck breaks down in a fucking snowstorm, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, not even sweating this. Like, it's in the middle of a fucking snowstorm, so they're just getting fucking cold.
It's fine.
And that was it. Mind you, it took fucking 2 weeks to fucking get them in the United States. So I was just like, holy, I'm like, bro, text me when they're here, and I'm gonna swing down, and we'll fucking have a day. I'm like, fuck. At this point, I'm just like, bro, I just want to come down there and have a day. I don't even give a fuck about the cigars I paid for now. But yeah, middle of summertime, you gotta think. Fucking just cigar, like just sitting there fucking baking.
UPS truck gets what? Over 100-something degrees?
Fuck, it's got it with those brown colors. You know what I mean? It's not a fucking color fucking detracting the heat.
See, some companies that mail order don't offer UPS. I mean, USPS. It's obnoxious. Some companies want signatures. Go fuck yourself, you know?
I know. Like, why do I got to be the? And so that's the worst part. When a company wants signatures, like, great, I got to make sure somebody's home today to fucking sign for this. And then it's like the only time they knock on the door is like that person's in the shower and they can't get to it and they're yelling like, wait. And I got to go sign for it down at the fucking post office. What package are you here for? This package, the number. What's in it? Like, let me fucking think of something that they're going to put on the package.
I went to 7-Eleven and I came back and the fucking UPS truck was parked in front of my house. Motherfucker never came out to give me my package. He just fucking drove away and left a note, even though he saw me pulling in.
He's like, me seeing you is good enough.
Fuck. Then I had to pay to get it held at fucking a UPS store. That was nice.
Oh, yeah. And by the time you make it down there, they're closed, so you got to go the next day.
Like, we will deliver your cigars between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's fucking convenient. Thank you very much. So we recently just had that problem, right? We we're doing work on our house, so we just got a bunch of fucking appliances delivered. We're a week and a half out, and they call us, and they're like, it's going to be between, and literally it was fucking 8 in the morning to 8 at night. Okay, no problem. And then the person that installs all the shit, I'm going to be there between 12 and 4. All right. Like, how is your time different than their time? Because if they're behind, you're going to be at the house now, potentially, with nothing here.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's going to be here, right? A week goes by. Hey, we're going to be here between this time and this time. And this guy's window is still fucking smaller, right? And it's like, okay, like, we're 4 miles from the Best Buy. But they hire these outside delivery companies. They hire these outside fucking installers. So I don't know where this guy's coming from. This guy ended up coming from fucking an hour and a half away to install shit out here. Mind you, he was probably installing shit out here all day long, right? He probably had fucking a 10-hour day of installing shit at different places. Okay. They sell me all this shit, and I go, this is what I have now. You're going to remove this and make sure it's installed. Yep, no problem. Yep, no problem. Yep, no problem for all our shit. The movers come here, and it's a fucking third-party moving company, right? I get the two most fucking Jamaicanist guys in the entire world. Great fucking guys. I'm at work. My wife's like, yeah, the movers are here, move some. All right, yeah, I'm taking off. I'm going to go fucking hang out at home the rest of the day. I'll have my phone on me. I go home, fucking shooting the shit with the guys. And they're like, well, we can't unhook that. We can't do this. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, this is what they fucking told me. They're like, where'd you buy it from? They don't even know. Wow. They're like, where'd you buy it from? And I'm like, Best Buy. They're like, yeah, fucking figures. Anything for a sale, man. Right? And I'm like, no fucking shit, dude. No fucking shit. And the guy can see I'm worked up, right? He's like, bro, think. Just think. So I go over, talk to my neighbor. My neighbor's like, oh, this guy could do this. And I was like, I know one of them. Let me call him. This guy used to work for me. Fucking call him. He's like, yeah, I'll be over in fucking 15 minutes. Don't sweat it. I go back. They're fucking, we're all fucking busting balls. They're like, so what? So what? And I was like, I got a guy coming in 15 minutes. He's like, no, losing his shit. They finish up. And I was like, guys, come on in the house. Like, let me give you guys a tip. And my wife's like, do you guys want a drink? She's like, I have this. She's like, I have beer too, but I can't give you that. The one guy's like, all right, passenger. The one installer leaves this fucking crazy fucking screwdriver here. This thing is fucking sick. Right? And I'm like, oh shit, like, give the guy a shout. She gives the guy a shout back because he leaves his number. This guy lives fucking an hour and a half away, and I'm like, my screwdriver now. Like, this is great. But the end of it is, I end up having to get a fucking 2 electricians here. Call a gas pipe fitter at the end of it. Luckily, 2 electricians, good buddies, didn't charge much. The gas fitter, pipe fitter, another good buddy, didn't charge much. But I'm looking at these guys and we're talking on the phone to them. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to find an electrician right fucking now at 5 o'clock at night? And I'm supposed to find a fucking pipe fitter right now at 5 o'clock at fucking night. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And like they said, anything for a fucking sale. And it's like, yeah, you hose me, but like I watched my wife go up and down you fucking, not Jew you rate down, but fucking chintz you rate down on the shit you're selling us. So end of the day, boom. Even with all that shit we paid for the, 3 of my boys to come over, do that shit here, we still came out ahead. So not sweating it, but fuck. That shit's a lot of work, man. It's stressful. I don't like coming home and seeing my fucking shit.
Did you call Best Buy and bitch them out?
My wife, I believe, has a phone call with them tomorrow to bitch them out. But even the guys, the fucking delivery guys, shit, they're like, they'll fucking tell you this. They're going to tell you this. They're going to tell you this. So when we first went in there and got our shit for the pricing, the guy's like, this is the best I can do. And I was like, all right, man. I'm like, I'm paying cash. I'll be back fucking Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday. I'll be back Friday. He's like, oh, it's going to be a different price. It's going to be a different price. I said, well, whatever, man. Like, if it's a different price, it's a different price. I'm paying cash. I'm not putting it on my card. I put on my Best Buy card. They're still going to ring me for a fucking, just to put money on my card for fucking 3 days, right? And I said, no, like, that's not cool. I'd rather come back with cash than you hit me with a fucking 200, I bought almost $12,000 worth of appliances. The fucking administration fee you're going to hit me with on that is going to be fucking crazy. So I was like, dude, I'll be back Wednesday. Oh, you don't work Wednesday? I'll be back Friday. Mark my words, 4:30, man. I'll be back Friday. Come back Friday. No, I'm fucking hardballing this guy. And I was like, getting up and walking away. I come back and we got it for $500 less with the extended warranty on everything. Then what he said, it was going to cost us more money. I was like, all right, man. Like, that's cool. He's like, oh, you know what? We don't have this in the washer and dryer. I was like, all right, man, we'll walk across the road and go to the Brick. You know what I mean? Another fucking appliance store. Oh, whoa, let me check this. And I'm like, bro. So all in, I was still fucking way under than the first price he quoted me. So
scheming, dude.
But now let the wife fucking call Best Buy. Chew them a new one for a little bit, and maybe we'll end up with like a fucking $200 gift card for there.
Fuck. They fucking lied to you about the goddamn fucking installation.
From what the guy said is like that's the fucking normal thing they do. You know what I mean? And which I believe that because I mean it was like those guys are fucking total fucking salesmen. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck once you pay and you walk out that door.
See, I ordered my shit.
Especially cash. Especially cash. Cash, fuck, boom. You know what I mean? I owe them nothing. Let's say I fucking use my Best Buy card. Well, now I got how many payments over fucking, 2 years, 3 years, fucking 5 years if I wanted to. Right?
Well, I didn't buy the amount that you bought. I just bought a fucking washer and dryer. And when I bought it online, it's in print that they fucking install it and they haul away.
100%. 100%. My wife, the sort of lady that she is, she's now selling this shit on fucking Facebook Marketplace. So,
I thought it was sold already.
That's what I thought too, but Facebook Marketplace. Gas dryer for sale. 2 people already PayPal'd her for it. Is this gas or electric? It's fucking electric, or it's gas. Oh, we thought it was electric. You know, literally, and I was like, let me fucking see your caption to this gas dryer. They hit her up in the fucking, e-transfer her. By the way, is this gas or electric? She's like, it's fucking gas. Like, read the title. So two people have Indian gived on it, or reneged, whatever we want to say, or whatever we can say. We sold the washer, $125 cash. That paid for what I had to fucking pay out of my pocket for that. So
good deal.
All right, I'm taking a piss, and then we can get into the other renovations I got coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the new Tatuaje Black is nice. It's a nice size, nice feel. The burn is a little uneven. Could be because I'm smoking it fast, but it's nice. It tastes a little, in my opinion, fuller than the Black Label. I don't know. Noticed it on the Retro Hail more. It's a good Black Label. Good job, Tatuaje. Getting nugget, orange sickle, roasted walnuts, a lot of leather, whole lot of leather going on, a little bit of suede, polyester on the finish. Very good. No complaints. I give it a 10 out of 10. Dead air. All right. So, tell you a story about my friend, William. William was a farmer. He, mainly corn. Basically corn, little cabbage, pumpkins in the fall. Well, William was, when I met him, 67 years old. The man was still working the field, still getting the corn. And just recently, I find out that William passed away. And he left me nothing but a black dildo. And I'm torn.
Right now. Bro, I'm just trying to fill up a fucking lighter here. Straight up. All right, you know what? Let's do a little tutorial now. How do you fill up your lighters? What do you use?
Usually I use the Zycar or whatever, the silver can. Everything's always triple refined now, quadruple refined. The only thing I don't use is Ronson.
Yeah, dude, I still got a bottle of that shit sitting over there from about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, that sucks. But I always purge mine.
No actual tips.
You don't purge your lighter?
So I was just fucking testing it from the top to see if there was anything hissing out. Still, there was nothing hissing out. I should probably do this a lot more often. I always turn it down on low. Well, make sure up on high there's nothing spin out. Turn it down low. I always turn it on low before I fill it up. And lighter down, fill downwards, right? Don't ever go upwards because then you're just shooting most of the air up in there.
Yeah, I had that lighter explode in my face when I was filling it.
What, the one that I have?
No, it was a jet line. It burnt the hair off the side of my face. It burnt the hair on my hands.
Couple clicks. Couple clicks. It's a good fucking first click lighter. Boom. There we go. It's on high right now, so it's not working as good, but yeah, that's it. And as you run it more, it actually burns out. It burns out the shit that's in there, gets rid of the oxygen. It's almost like a fucking spitting cobra. What's your go-to lighter of choice though?
I have a bunch of old micro torches. But I've been rocking the recently the fucking Xeno.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't make the. It's not the same cigar. It's not the same lighter anymore. They don't make that pocket micro torch anymore. So I use
I
what
mean,
I have, but
I think everybody has one go-to fucking lighter. You know what I mean? You're gonna have your fucking home lighter. I got a lighter for the road. I got a lighter for my fucking fanny pack. You know what I mean? I feel like you
well,
gotta have one home lighter.
I have a lighter at the cigar lounge that I used to light everybody's cigar with. I mean, that motherfucker is 6 years old, 5 years old, still going.
Maybe 6.5 years old.
Whoa, never thought of that.
Could it be the first one? You know what I mean? Your lighter cherry. Could be your lighter cherry.
No, I brought it in later on in my tobacconist career.
A year and a half into your tobacconist tenure.
Yes, maybe two.
You have
So you said you got more.
What's that?
What are you gonna say?
You have any plans this summer so far? You know, anything you want to do? This is like the midsummer catch up. You know, and I feel like we're midsummer right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? End of August, it's over. We're over halfway there, I guess. Anything on the bucket list you want to do or you want to happen or?
probably I want to hang out with my dude Justin. He's up in Canada.
Shred
Maybe
Boy
I'll see
RD.
him.
Fucking Shred Boy RD. You
And
think come up? You
yeah,
think come up here, or like a fucking midway conjugal visit
I think you got to come here.
all the way there?
I got kids to feed, man.
We got to pick like a 1 day midway point for each of us, where like you just fucking dump a shit ton of cat food in the fucking bowls and a bunch of fresh litter boxes around. We go one place halfway towards us, hang out, boom, drink, whatever, get a hotel room each, do that, and then the next day
What do you
just
mean
all right,
each? What do you mean each?
bro, you don't want to see me on a fucking king size bed. I'm taking that whole thing.
We're gonna take. I think we're gonna get one fucking twin.
1.5. Last time I slept in a twin size bed was fuck. I can't even tell you how long ago. I was
All
probably
right,
fucking 16.
I gotta talk to my travel agent.
Fuck, you got to talk to your mattress guy. You got to talk to your mattress guy if you're thinking I'm fucking sitting on a one twin.
I'll take the floor. That's all right.
Hey, I'll bring an air mattress for you.
I got an air mattress, man.
Perfect.
Actually,
Like,
yours is gonna have Canadian air in it, so it might stay a little bit colder.
no, no, no. I don't fill it up till I get to the States. That's hard to travel with.
Oh, I always fill it up before.
I just find it easier to fill it up before. Then you don't, the pumps, they're not trying to get you for $1 at the fucking air pump.
Oh hell no! You know your shit's fucking ready to go. It's
Like, you can
trouble
just fill
getting
this
on
up
the
when you get
elevator
there.
and shit.
Yeah, but then I'm going to have to pay for the air, and it's not
You gotta take the
convenient.
stairs usually.
So you know what? Let's aim for this. Let's say middle of August. Let's aim for this. Middle of August. Let's aim for it. Middle towards the 3/4 end of August. Let's do this. I'm actually Googling it right now if you want to talk.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You are gonna come over here,
No.
and we're gonna do an episode too. Maybe a live episode.
Binghamton. Binghamton's halfway.
Oh, fuck yourself. I know where Binghamton is.
You know what? You
Been there many times.
Can you buy me about 5 minutes worth of time? I gotta take it down.
Wow. Yeah.
Dude, I've had these aggressive shits today.
Okay. So, yeah, this is the second time he's shitting in an episode. 5 minutes of time. Starts now. So, it's been interesting looking at the PCA, all the announcements and all that shit in the cigar world. A lot of it's quiet. There's a new aging room coming out. That's done with AJ. Looks really good. Looking forward to my boy Jeremy McDonald doing his wildfire shit. That's gonna be hot. Looking for the Namakubis. Purple box. Rianato Grand Apex. Should be fucking fire at a Tabsa. That's it on the cigar end. This cigar definitely came into its own where it is now. Burn is now perfecto. And the flavors have kind of melded together. Molasses, brown sugar, little bit of polyurethane, but it's good, just enough. Definitely dig the size. I like the smaller ring gauge, especially where it's tapered. Good job, Tatuaje. Good smoke. You know, it's frustrating more and more is that everybody just makes a Toro now or Robusto. That's all it is. It's 5x50 or it's a 6x50 or it's a 6x52. That's your options now. They know the market. Americans don't like to smoke smaller cigars. And I think that sucks. But credit where credit's due. A lot of companies have been working down. I mean, like the average you see is like a Corona Gorda has a smaller size. I dig the 44. But if it doesn't sell, it's hard for these companies to put it on the market. Nobody wants to go in a shop and buy a small cigar for $1.50, $2 less than they could buy a giant cigar for. They're not educated. And that sucks. So even trying to sell a customer a Robusto over a Toro was tough. I mean, we're talking about 1 inch difference in 2-inch ring gauge. Anyway, the one and only Rebar Show is brought to you by United Cigars. You have to live united. You have to smoke united. If your brick and mortar shop doesn't carry United Cigars, you gotta tell them. Get me my fucking United Cigars.
Dead them there.
And if they don't, go on the website. You'll find tons of places that do carry United and live United.
That's it. So, I'm getting older. You're getting older. We're all getting older. You ever just not been able to trust farts for like a week?
No, for about a day probably.
So I don't want to say a week. I've probably been about 3 days now where I just can't trust farts.
Hmm.
I want to say though, it's probably my diet. I drank a shit ton of water during the days. Um, and I've also had steak fucking 5 out of the past 7 days. And I've drank 5 out of the past 7 days. What I do. And I swear, I don't know what it is. It's the steak, or if it's, well, I don't think it's a drinking because I think it's a normal thing. Or it's the fact that how hot it is with the fucking amount of water I'm drinking. But fuck me if I could trust a
It's
fart to fucking throw a stone. God
could be the
damn, bro.
water. Yeah. Oh, I gotta count the cats. Hold on a second. It's probably
So
the water.
that's what I've been trying to blame it on too, man. Is the water like, and it, the way these things smell and the way they feel coming out of me. It feels like it's just everything off my fucking sides get knocked out of me. I mean, am I bloated? No. Do I feel good? Yes. But do I shit probably 4 times a day? Because I probably on average I probably fart about 100 times a day. So got 1 in 25 odds if we actually break it down. So not bad odds. Not bad odds. So we're gonna have to start running. Get this in Vegas. The odds are 1 in 25. Do I shit myself? Or how clean am I coming home with my underwear? Marks only on the inside. Marks on the outside don't count. My pants do sag. That'd be an interesting thing, I think.
I mean, if you want to touch on diarrhea, if you don't have breakfast and you drink fucking a lot of water, you're gonna get diarrhea.
All right, so that's what I got. I'm not a breakfast guy.
Neither am I.
I
Only when
mean,
I'm
so
hungover, which is
if
like
if I'm working,
every other
if,
day.
if I'm working and I'm not off that day, my first meal of the day is probably 3:30. 3:30 in the afternoon, I'll have
Ah,
something. But up until that,
I
I'm
do.
drinking water.
I do like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
And
Yeah.
I
So
don't
you're
know what it.
shitting
Like
out the
I
fucking
get
water
home,
you have.
and I take everything I ate from when I got home from work. I take that dump. And then it's like around this time where it's like, oh, fart, and it's going to be loud and fucking squeaky. I'm just like, huh. And I'm still young enough that I can fucking clench it in between there. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
Oh,
Like, you clench it. But the shit was happening to me on the golf course when we were playing all our extra holes, right? And I'm like, huh. All right, got to go back to the clubhouse quick. Hit the clubhouse. All right, we'll play this hole. And I was just like, holy fuck. Like, buddy.
yeah. I remember one time I had the flu and I was brushing my teeth. I had boxers on and I farted and I just shat myself.
Oh, I've done
That was
that.
cool.
Or you
Down my leg.
sneeze. You sneeze and you shit yourself.
Cough.
You cough and you shit yourself. You puke and you shit yourself.
I haven't done that.
I mean, I've been sitting there on the toilet fucking shitting and puking. And it's like,
Oh yeah.
and
That's usually food poisoning.
it's just like, what the fuck? Like, no, like, I don't consume this much in a day. How can so much come out of me?
Your body's rejecting it.
But it's like, I didn't even put that into me in that a fucking week what I've shit or puked out. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense.
That's when you
The
start
body
throwing
works in
up
fucking
bile. Start
mysterious
throwing up
ways.
yellow. Yeah.
The body works in fucking mysterious ways. Even now, like, I just took that fuck. Like, I don't think I could fart right now.
I mean, it's no more. I mean, rebar shit isn't even a thing anymore. It's just something, you know.
It's like, yeah,
There's
can't even
history.
blame it on the rebar diet. It's just, fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's the vaccine I got. I don't know. It's been, I got the vaccine.
2 weeks ago or so.
I don't even know where the fuck my phone is. I don't even know where the fuck I put my phone. But, so on the 22nd, it would have been 14 days. So that means I got it on the 8th. asking for a guy with a calculator. Yeah, so I got it on the 8th. And fuck, I don't know. Maybe this is my body just being a fucking train wreck because of the fucking vaccine. I don't know.
Could be.
You know what? Well, let me go grab my phone real quick. Now it's actually bothering me. Do you ever get like that?
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh fuck. Just, where the fuck's my phone?
JP has lost his shit and lost his phone. Smoking this a little hot, and it's still nice and smooth. Not bad. Hey, is JP around?
Yeah, he's here. He just walked into the rebar.
All right. Just tell him to call me.
All right, he'll get back to you.
All right, thanks.
So I left my phone right beside the shitter. Got up, washed my hands, fucking jotted back out here. All right, so we're back. Yeah. So let's go now. Let's say we're July 21st. That's tomorrow. Let's go middle of September, September 15th. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to see happen from now to then?
My dick could get bigger. I could lose 40 pounds.
40 pounds we could do. With you losing 40 pounds, you're probably going to gain about 3 or 4 inches.
Never thought of that.
Visually. Right? What else?
Told you I want to see that guy, Justin, my buddy in Canada.
All right. So that's what I'm thinking. Basically a month and a half.
I'd like to join a men's fucking beer league. I should definitely do that.
What, golf or baseball?
Hockey.
Oh, hockey. All right. Yeah. Yeah, pick that. I mean, especially now as things are opening up, fuck, why not, right? Get out once a week, twice a week. I've been talking about doing a men's beer league hockey thing for probably fucking 4 years now, 5 years. Haven't done it. But yeah, no, I just think it's the more the world's opening up and everything now is like, this has happened this date, this has happened this date. I'm like, number one, within a month of shit opening, like I'm probably the first week it's open, I'm down in Buffalo and I'm hanging with all my boys. A couple weeks after that, I got to plan a trip down to the fucking city. You know what I mean? I got to be down in New York City, Long Island, or Jersey, wherever it is, and I got to spend a weekend there and just fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, dudes? We haven't seen each other in 2 years, or
You're
HerfHead,
going to be
I've never
spreading
fucking
yourself
seen
then.
him. And then I got Rebartober. You know what I mean? 2-3 weeks after that, but you don't imagine what you would have done in fucking 2 years, right?
Fuck.
Like me and you would have already smoked fucking 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we probably would have smoked together 2 or 3 times in 2 years now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, because without the pandemic, would we have? I don't know.
I think we would have smoked at least once or twice together.
You think we would have met up if there was never any coronavirus?
I think so, 100%. Because for sure, I would have been back down in New York. You know what I mean? New York was always a thing where I think it was like, it's been 4 years now since we've been there, 5 years. And it was always a thing like, oh yeah, I'll get back down there. You know what I mean? I'm in the state of New York all the time. And I always just pushed it off, knowing it's like, I could be in New York in 6 hours. Like, I'll be in New York. It's like, you know what I mean? I'll see you guys. And then the amount of the guys that would come down here and hang out. And I pushed it off, and I never should have. Like, fuck, go down there and spend a weekend, big fucking deal. You know what I mean?
Who knew? You know.
Well, and that's it. And it's like, the beginning. It's like, you know, 3 days before the border got locked down, I was with a bunch of my New York buddies and Jersey buddies, and we're all hanging out. And we're like, oh yeah, this will be over in a month or two. We'll see each other Rebartober, and then that passed.
Yikes.
And then Evil passed, and we're just like, holy fuck, dude. You know what I mean? It's been like over a year since we've seen each other. And now it's coming upon this where they're like, this is what you need to cross the border 100% the earliest as possible. Okay, sweet. Like, now you've given us some lay. And they're like, you know what, a month after that, now you don't even need your vaccine if it all goes according to plan. And then I'm a month and a bit after that. So I'm looking at it now where it's like, fuck, 100%. Like, come October, like, I'm going to be with all my boys. And, middle of September, yeah, I'll fucking take a 6-hour drive down. You know what I mean? If we want to meet at Binghamton, I'll go 3.5 hours. Mooch ain't far from Binghamton, so we could all meet there. You know what I mean? 1 day, 2 days, big deal.
You have to come to my house and hang out in the fucking ladder lounge.
The ladder lounge. The fucking later lounge. But I think that, yeah, that's my worst thing, is taking it for granted for fucking so many years. And just not pulling the fucking trigger on it. And I'm being like, what the fuck? Like, looking at it now, and it's just like, I haven't gone on vacation for fucking 2 years now. And in 2 weeks, me and my wife are going up north. And I'm just like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do this. She's just like, well, I thought you wanted to relax. And I'm like, yeah, I'll relax for one entire day. I'll sit by the pool and fucking swim and drink and fucking tan and shit. But other than that, like, I got to go to this brewery. I want to go sightseeing here. I want to do this. I want to do that. She's just
staying
like,
busy.
Like, I want to relax. And I'm like, listen, I haven't seen anything different in fucking 2 years, where I was a guy every other week, at least I was over the border. And it's, let's go check out this restaurant. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go to this cigar shop. Like, that was me. And now I'm like, bro, I haven't seen some of my closest friends in fucking 2 years.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So
it's crazy how like 1 year was taken away from us. Plus,
100%. Yeah, I'd say a year and a half was just fucking ripped away from us.
Talk about 2020. No, not me. Look back and remember 2020, how fucked up it was.
And you know what? I think 2020 has made me appreciate these friendships even more, and how much the friendships have grown. You know what I mean? Or the friends I've grown closer to from 2020.
That's
right?
What I was saying. I don't know if 2020 didn't happen. I don't know if me and you would be hanging out.
I don't think the frequency would be as much, let alone you being, one of the main co-hosts for the show. You know what I mean? You look at 2020, like, nobody really knows, but, early 2020, be like, we're going to work on a Sunday. You fucking punch in at like 11 or noon, and you sit out here till the first person passes out. Like, that was early 2020, and we doing this next weekend? Yeah, I can. And I think I was good for like 3 to 4 Sundays always. Like, yeah, okay, no problem. And would that have happened?
The Sundays were great,
dude. They were unreal. The prank call, just prank calls were at the later end, but it's like, let's add this guy, let's add, just the bonding and just fucking getting to know each other.
Never got the table fall on video. That was good.
The fall on table or fucking, yeah, so much shit, dude. You know what I mean? Just getting like absolutely blackout drunk, just talking with fucking 2 to 4 guys out here, like literally Zoom wise, but WhatsApp or fucking the personal fucking Rebar conference room, and just getting fucking obliterated, not even being in this, like, you know what I mean? You can't do that.
10 years ago, that shit would have been hard.
You know what I mean? But like, this would have never happened if life was normal.
You're right.
You know what I mean? It'd be like, yeah, I'm free for a call this fucking Sunday. Call me up for a little bit, but then I gotta go. Yeah, I'll see you in 3 weeks. I'll be down there. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, so some good came out of the bad.
It's like an unexpected pregnancy, but that's a blessing in the end. A lot of it, you know what I mean? The amount of guests that have came on the show now, you know what I mean?
Everyone's
There's
not as
been
busy.
a lot of friendships that have been fucking developed because of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's now that, you know, knock on wood, I think we're at the tail end of it. You know what I mean? It's been cool, and I don't know if I would do it differently. Because it's cool to be able to focus in on, you know what I mean, a handful of friends. And like there's you, there's Mooch, you know what I mean, Mooch. I've known Mooch for fucking ages. But like just reconnecting with him again, you know, a bunch of other guys, and just like sitting down and like just, you know, truly focusing with those, like, you know, your immediate friends, and learning who your immediate friends are. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, I got lots of friends. I got lots of friends. But it's like, how many friends are you sitting down with once a week and fucking, you know, truly
Yeah.
catching up with on that week? People catch up and it's like, oh, well, let me tell you about the past 9 months that I've just had.
It's your friend.
You know what I mean? You're only fucking telling that person fucking 2 weeks out of that 9 months. Right? And it's like,
Yeah,
well,
man.
really, like, you know, how much friends are you? Because it's like, you know, or it's like a week later, be like, oh, well, how did this go? That happened. You know what I mean? And I think
I
it's
feel
been,
I feel that way with Carlo. You know, I wish he was closer.
I think it's been honestly a truly defining moment of like who your friends are and how you felt them before this, and then like those people that you're like, you know, I don't think we're that close, but then you end up being that close. You know what I mean? Because of this, right?
Definitely.
Friends have really stood out, or friends have, like, you know, unstood from what
Yep.
you had thought, right? And you
Definitely.
know, it's been cool. You know what I mean? Like, I got a solid list of guys that I know I can fucking count on now. Where before, honestly, you know, not to throw shade at anybody, but I thought I had a fucking huge list of friends. We're like, oh, this guy, you know what I mean? We're all going through the same shit. You know what I mean? Nobody's life's fucking different. Why is pandemic, right? You know what I mean? COVID's there for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody's got fucking COVID. Or not got
Everybody's
COVID,
got
but like
COVID.
COVID's affected everybody's life now, you know, one way or another, whether, you know, a spouse has it or you have it, or it's just, you know, all your shit's shut down. So I think it's made a lot of stand up fucking people.
Word up, man. It's definitely shown who your friends really are. So,
Yeah.
and the friends you never knew you fucking had. So,
That's it. Or you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, we talk fucking every couple of weeks, and now it's on, you know what I mean? Boom. Like me and you always talked. We'd video chat here and there, and then all of a sudden, you know, this shit started and fucking boom, right?
Sunday fun day.
Fuck, that's it, man. That's it. You know what, ladies and gentlemen,
Sunday fun day got me through a lot of shit. So yeah.
that's, you know what I mean. It got us all through shit, right? Being able to process shit and just fucking, you know, realize and take it in for what it is. You know what I mean? Let's just review these past 7 days, and then yeah, take it to your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Take this home with you for a fucking thought, just a thought. You know, who has stood out to you? What has stood out to you? Are the same friends there from the start as they are to the finish of all this shit? Process it, believe it, think about it, get back to me. Until next weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Bling bling.